Harlista number 12.
Hi, my name is Abraham Bosch. I ride a Harley Road King. I've had a passion for motorcycles pretty much all my adult life. At one time I lived in Brooklyn, New York, and I saw a couple of guys riding motorcycles, and they had what we call rat bikes today. They were motorcycles that caught my attention, and ever since then I've been in love with them. Riding motorcycles is a passion. It's something that's in your blood after a while, and it becomes part of who you are. And that you try to revolve around all facets of your life, whether it's work, whether it's at home, de-stressing, which is one of my greatest tools. Whenever I have a hard time and can't think straight, I get on my bike and let the wind just flow, and I don't know, all of a sudden the oxygen is greater, so you get to breathe better and you get to think better, and you come back and you're pretty much relaxed. I mean, you could ask my wife about that. She says, please go on your bike, and then return, and things will get much better. So that's pretty much, the passion that I have for my Harley and for my way of life, and how I think about motorcycles.
You mentioned your wife. Talk to me a little about your family and maybe how your family revolves around your motorcycle, your Harlista lifestyle. Tell me a little bit about that.
I have two beautiful children. I actually have two beautiful children that are 8 and 9, and that are currently they suffer from autism, and they know when Daddy comes home, and they hear the motorcycles, and they already know that I'm coming in. When I come in, my son is one of them that he loves to sit on my bike, and he loves to imagine that he's riding on a motorcycle out in the road, and having a passion for families that have autistic or special needs children. We try to be advocates in healing and whatever means possible. We had a hyperbaric therapy clinic that helped children that had autism and cerebral palsy, so that we might help them adjust and recover, or at least have an open door for them to recover. My hope is that one day we'll be able to do runs that will be able to help finance those needs for health for those families that are in need of health programs and things of that nature.
And stuff for the community and being involved with a motorcycle group as you are. Do you feel that we should be involved some in charities? We do a lot of charity runs and things like that. We should maybe bring a little bit more light to autism and be involved with that. Give me your thoughts on that.
Well, autism has grown to epidemic proportions. So, yes, I absolutely think that we do fit in. We can provide something more than moral support. We can bring substantial monetary value to the table and say, here, this is on behalf of those who believe in the cause and are able to share, and others that probably have no idea what it is, just by means of going out and enjoying each other's company, be able to say, okay, here's my hand, I'm able to give. By the way, this is part of the Harlista tradition, where, for over 50 years, the Latin American motorcycle community, has called themselves Harlistas, because it's part of community, it's part of giving, it's part of saying, here I am, take my hand and use it for the needs of the community. You have people from, I remember out in Brooklyn, New York, they had runs for orphans and runs for children that didn't have parents, and they would have to raise funds for pamper runs and toy drives. It's just that's part of the culture that we represent.
You talk a little bit about the culture and the families and all the things that the Brotherhood does. So being a Harlista, tell me what that means to you. What does Harlista mean? It's a term that a lot of people use, but what does it mean to you?
I think it means exactly what I described before. A Harlista to me is someone who has through passion of what he loves to do, using the means of obviously a motorcycle, as part of the means to be able to use as an instrument to go out and say, hey, we're here for support, and join us as we go out and ride and become one. And it's apple pie, and it's just so many things, I mean, from the beginning of when it was accepted to now, it's just Harley. It's just part of life.
So you mentioned riding and stuff like that. So you like to travel on the bike. What is it about it? What is it about traveling, and either whether it's a short distance or a long distance? What is it about traveling on your Harley that does it for you?
It's pretty much no bounds. You don't have a roof, you don't have doors, nothing is covering you. It's just you and the road. Is that special adaptation that you make yourself part of the road. And when you're going down the road and you see somebody else who's on a bike and you salute them and they salute you back, it's that brotherhood that, it's that special thing that you have, that bond that nothing is quite the same as anybody else's. Everybody starts, yeah, my bike, I love it, I'm going to keep it like this, and before you know it, they're buying things for it, and nobody's is the same. So it's like an individual thing. Everybody's is different.
So, last question. Think about it a second. If you think of one person,
yes,
dead or alive, historical figure, a celebrity, person that inspires you, that you look up to, that you say, man, this is the person I like to have with me on a ride of a lifetime.
yeah.
Who would that person be? Why would that person be? And where would you go on this ride of a lifetime?
I have a friend that I met about 13 to 14 years ago. Actually, it was a little bit longer than that. And his name is Alberto. And we just hit it off, as soon as we met. And it was ever since then, it's been a special bond, even though we're miles away from each other. We call each other on holidays. He's more like a brother to me than even a family member would be. He's a real stand-up guy. This guy gives all he has for anybody. He's always willing to say, hey, let's go for a ride. He's always there. He's always ready to take a road and just say, okay, yeah, let's go.
And where would you go? Where would be the ride of a lifetime?
Right for
No boundaries. Don't worry about money. Don't worry about time. Just you and Alberto are going to go wherever.
I guess I would be inspired by take an all-American tour from the tip of the United States all the way down to South America. That would be a ride of a lifetime. Just a tent in the sleeping bag and just ride. Just ride.
There you go. And then any final words or thoughts? Just something that you want to say.
Just always, for those who ride bikes, for those who ride Harleys, just keep an eye on the road, drive safe, and just keep riding.